Some North Carolina lawmakers want state Board of Education members to be on the ballot rather than get appointed by the governor. Our chief political correspondent Emma Withrow dug deeper into this proposed legislation and breaks down what types of changes could be on the table.
If passed, House Bill 17 will place a constitutional amendment on the ballot to elect state board members rather than giving the governor the power to appoint them. This would give the voters the final say of whether or not they want to be the ones to choose who sits on the State Board of Education. If the voters pass the constitutional amendment, this whole new process would go into effect in 2026.
I think people in North Carolina, as well across the nation, they want to hold somebody accountable and say, you're in charge of education policy, and we will either ratify that by supporting you in the next election or not.
That's Mac McCorkle, a political science expert from Duke University. He thinks leaving it up to the voters to decide will highly politicize the state board positions.
If this happened, I would predict that the real problem is just going to be the partisan mess.
The bill would also change North Carolina's constitution so that there would be the same number of board seats as there are congressional seats. As for the other seats not held by lieutenant governor, superintendent, and the treasurer, they would be 4-year staggered terms in new districts lawmakers would have to draw up. Legislative staff said 9 other states have opted to elect state board of education members, but McCorkle thinks North Carolina's political makeup would complicate the process.
We're neither solidly blue nor solidly red. And so a lot of things that in other states, no big deal. Back in North Carolina, it was all Democrat. This wouldn't have exactly mattered. But boy, when you have the ability to switch back between parties and different people are elected at different levels.
House Bill 17 passed through a House Education Committee on Tuesday. The majority of support for the bill is coming from Republicans, though it did receive a vote from one Democrat, Representative Tricia Cotham from Mecklenburg County. I reached out to all the sponsors of the bill as well as Cotham, but they were unavailable for interviews. Reporting in Charlotte, Emma Withrow, Queen City News.